Good morning. Welcome to Crafts Hawaii. This morning, I just wanted to give Rick from Let It Roll a quick shout out about putting up his $100 bankroll challenge to the YouTubers who thought that we might want to join in and show different strategies and what can be done with a $100 bankroll, because one of his subscribers wanted to see that, and that's really cool. When it was brought out and asked if the YouTubers who wanted to do it would let Rick know, I had to decline. I wasn't feeling well. I just got back from San Diego, and now that I'm feeling better, I thought I'd just shoot a video. Even if I cannot be part of it, that's fine. It's a good challenge for me. So that's why I'm going to be doing this. But before I get started, I wanted to explain a few things about a $100 bankroll. That it's not a lot of money, and some of us can't afford any more money, and that's fine. Also, it just wants you to understand that if you make $40, $60 on a $100 bankroll, hey, that's great, because there's not a lot of options you can do with a $100 bankroll. If you were to lay 44 inside, where you could collect $14 a throw, that would be almost like half of your bankroll. And if you were to catch 1.2 points and 7 out, a lot of your bankroll is already lost. Another thing about a $100 bankroll is you want to try and catch as many points that's coming out as possible to collect money, because points that are thrown and you cannot collect, to me, that's just wasted opportunities. But because you don't have a big bankroll, you cannot cover every number, or also play the field as well as the inside bets, because the inside bets would be so small that if you were playing in a field, if a 5, a 6, or an 8 gets hit, you lose the field and you wouldn't win anything. So you're just putting out more money at risk. So that's the problem with having a small bankroll. But anyway, we needed to throw 36 times, and so there's no opportunity for us to take it down and wait for the next shooter, because it's 36 rows. It wouldn't be fair to take a couple numbers and then kick back and keep throwing the dice and don't lose any money because of a 7, because you're just waiting, and so you're not, your 36 rows, you're still counting them along as we go. Anyway, I'm gonna have to adjust my camera to show you the table, and then I'm gonna explain a little bit fewer things about the betting side. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've adjusted my camera so you can see my table, I just wanted to give you some scenarios and some bet profits. Right here, I have a scenario that if you was the shooter, you'd have to have a pass line, and also you would have to have, well, you don't have to, but you would put odds in the back. So in this scenario, the 4 right here, let's say, is the point. Could have been the 10 also, because the 4 and 10, they pay the same things, right? So if you was to have a max bet, and some tables are 3, 4, and 5 times, you can put in the back as odds. With a small bankroll, sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you're only going to put 2 times. So if you have a 5, you might put only 10 in the back, right? But in this case, I'm just saying you're going to play max odds. So let's say the table is a 3, 4, 5 max odd table. So if you're the shooter, you got $5 on the pass line, which pays you even money. and then you have $15 in the back because it's 3 times. So you can bet 3 times the amount of your pass line as odds. So in this case, let's say the 4 is the point, the 4 gets rolled. So as you can see right here, you're gonna get paid $5 even money in the front, and for your $15, it's 2 to 1, so you get paid $30 in the back. So a total of 30 plus 5 is $35. That's what you would win. But let's say you know you're not the shooter, and you place your $5 pass line and your $15 that you put in the back for odds, and put it as a place bet right here, $20 on the 4. So every $5, if this thing the 4 is not bought, pays $9. So because you got 4 units of 5, it'll pay you $36. So you would win $1 more. Okay. The other thing is, let's say we jump to like a 9, 5 and 9, they pay the same. The odds are the same. You can have 4 times amount if you wanted to in the back of your pass line for odds. So let's say you got a $5 pass line. Now you got 4 times odds, which is maxed odds. So that's a total of $25 right here, right? You got 5 and 4, 20. So this plays over here 3 to 2 on the odds. So let's say you would get paid over here $30. Okay. So you got $5 even money and $30 in the back. So now for your $25 bet, you get paid $35. Okay, so now let's say over here, if you placed the 9 for $25, which is your odds bet, 20 in the back and 5 in the front, you would actually get paid for a $25 bet $35. Okay, so you get same amount by placing this bet as you would be placing the 9. Okay, the difference is, if you wanted to up this bet in the back, your odds bet, you would have to add another $5 to the front, which is pays you even money. Over here, you don't have to. You can just, you hit a number, you make money, you want to press it up to $35, you could. Excuse me. So the difference is also, you can take this bet down anytime. You cannot take down your pass line bet anytime because it's a contract bet. So these are just some differences I want you to see and know why people place press bets and not pass line bets with odds, especially if you're not the shooter. Okay. So anyway, that's just an explanation for that. I just wanted for you to see that. And that's why a lot of times I do not throw the dice. I would rather pass the dice and place my bets. So that's anyway, that's just a little knowledge for you about place bets and pass line bets. So okay, over here I got $100, which is our bankroll that we got to start with. I got 36 orange markers here, and if I don't forget to do this correctly, I'll mark every point that I can, make sure I do the payoffs. But a lot of times we make mistakes. There's just too much for us to do as far as throwing dice, paying off, making bets. So just bear with us if any of us make mistakes. So for me, I'm not going to be the pass. I'm not going to be the shooter. I usually play outside, so you won't see me putting a pass line bet, and you don't have to either if you don't want to be the shooter. Okay, so I'll be playing mostly place bets, and like I said, it's important to collect as much as you can. I mean, meaning any throw that is made, any number can win if it's bet. But the thing is, your bankroll is so limited that, of course, I want to cover all this and the field, right? Maybe even hard ways, but my bankroll does not allow me to do that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to play the inside numbers, which should come more often than any other number except the 7. Okay, I know the 4 and 10 pays 925, but if you want to play out here, it doesn't come as often, and it's going to take more of your bankroll to cover these numbers. So hopefully I'm going to try and stay with my stay alive strategy, get my start money back before I start pressing and then press and take. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be working on a come out because it's too risky with a small bankroll. Okay, so let's get started. Dice out. 6 hard. Okay, so 6 the point. 33, 6 hard. Dice out. 1, 4, 5. So 5 pays us $7. I'm just gonna put my hits right there. 1, 4, 5. Dice out. 5, 4, 9. Another $7. So right now we're just trying to recoup our staying alive money, trying to stay in the game and not use our bankroll. Dice out. Ace deuce. So that's a number that we cannot collect on, and that's what I'm talking about. Wasted numbers. I call them rubbish numbers because I don't have them. Of course they can win if you're betting them, but nobody's gonna bet every number there is, especially with a smaller bankroll. You can't afford to. Dice out. 4, 2, 6. Winner 6. And that pays us another $7. So we basically got our money back. We got 15, $21. So we're playing $1. Made our point. Dice is coming out. So we're not working. Dice out. 2, 6, 8. Point is 8. 2, 6, 8. So hopefully we're gonna collect some more money. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? Otherwise your bankroll just gets eaten up. Dice out. 6, 5, 11. Another rubbish number. Non-collectible numbers are becoming rubbish numbers to me. So as you can see, these two are numbers uncollectible, but in here we did decent where we can collect some, but we need to keep collecting because the 7 can come more ways than any other number. So when we have a chance to collect, we need to collect those numbers that we're throwing. Like I said earlier, need to try and collect every number that's possible. Dice out. 268. Point right back. Another $7, and I'm gonna take that. So we're up a little bit, but not much. You know, because we're rolling straight 36 rolls, you know that the 7's gonna come, right? So hopefully we want the 7 to come on a come out roll where it doesn't hurt us. We need to give the 7 an opportunity to come, but not that we want to, but we need to. Out of 36 rolls, rarely you're gonna see that. Okay, dice out. 1, 3, 4. Another number that we cannot collect. I have thrown one time, only one time, and I think that's in my life when I was throwing with clutch pyro. 35 numbers, not 17. That's unbelievable. Lucky I was throwing with Patrick from Clutch Pyro, because at least he was a witness to it. Because I wouldn't believe somebody did 35 numbers with not 17. Dice out. 6. You know, I love to press, but we gotta take profit when we can, and we will be pressing, but we need to collect money first. Because if we lost this, we'd have to put back $22 again, and that would be pretty much of what we won. We might end up with a $7 profit. That's not much, because we're gonna get caught sometimes with only a point and 7 out, so we need to be able to collect some of that money back by taking a few points now and then. Dice out. 5. So 5's another $7, and I know this is a slow process, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done. We have to be cautious. So 5 was the point. 4-1 on the not come out, but there was the thrown point. Dice out. 5, 1, 6. So $67. So we're gonna start pressing now. Okay, we're gonna press up 1 unit on our 6. Take back $1. Gonna have to start pressing and taking, pressing and taking. I mean, trying to stay alive is not easy. Dice out. Well, just when we press, the 7 comes out. Okay, so 1, 6, 7. So all this loses. Let's see if we can change this to some reds. 2 reds. And 22 inside. So out of all that, we only made $21. And that's why I'm saying that you gotta take back your staying alive money, and this many hits, and we only took back $21. And I'm just playing these by racks, just for, you know, to see where I'm standing, where I'm at. So let's see. I should just collect this here. Leave it in my first rack. Bring out my second. So with my $100 start off playing 22 inside, I only could get a total of 4 hands. You see, so it's not much money to play with. 4 hands and a little change over here. Okay, coming out, we're not working. Dice out. Lucky we're not working. It's a 7. 6, 1, 7. Dice out. Wow, a lot of 7s now. 5, 2, 7. Let's imagine if every time we put our hand out there it was catching that. Man, we'd take a big loss. Okay, dice out. Ooh, 3 7s in a row. Be good if you were on the pass line, but making $5 at a time, I guess it's not bad if your bankroll is small. But then when you get caught on a 7 out and you got odds out there, place bets out there, not so good. Let's see, I think I'll change the set. Dice out. 2, 3, 5. Two, 3, 5. You know, you gotta understand too, all the YouTubers that are doing this challenge today, it all depends on how the dice is working for them that day when they do their recordings. So, you know, don't expect everybody to win just because we are YouTubers putting out YouTube videos about shooting crap. Every system can work, every system also cannot work. It depends on what the table is doing and how the dice is rolling that day. Dice out. 6, 4, 10. Another non-collectible number. Missed opportunity to collect some money. Dice out. 5, 3, 8. $7. Still working on our, you know, staying alive money, getting our staying alive money back. 3, 5, 8. I just try to drag the dice back slowly so you can see the number. Dice out. Aces. Aces, aces. Good number for the field, double the bubble, but you don't want to be putting money in the field when you got a limited bankroll also, so be careful. Maybe later when you build your bankroll up, you can do that. Dice out. 6 to 8. wait. Another $7. So that's 2 times that we collected. I need at least another just to be playing only $1 short. Dice out. 538 again. $538. So we're in this only for $1, and you know, if we didn't have to throw like all 36 times right through, you might, you know, at the casino say, well, I made some money, I'm gonna down it, I'm gonna wait for the next shooter. So those are things that you could do probably if you wanted to and you're at the casino. But here, because we're all going to go by the same rules, we got to roll all 36. Dice out. Ace deuce. Ace deuce. Dice out. 6, 5, all non-collectible numbers. My table is a little bit bouncy, so they don't die right there on the spot. But some tables in Vegas, they're just like this, so just got to get used to playing it that way. Looking for the 5 or any inside number. Dice out. 6, 5 again. A lot of field numbers, but we're not there. We could take a chance and put a nickel in the field, but we're not winning a nickel, so I don't want to do that right now. Hoping that it's going to come out of the field and come to a good number. Dice out. That's not the good number, but luckily we didn't risk another nickel in the field and lost that also. 1, 6, 7. So we lost $1 on that roll. So all down, off. They took back $21. Change this white for nickel and red. So $21. Third hand coming out. 22 inside. Well, unfortunately, that set that I had stopped the 7s from coming all in a row, but it didn't give us a lot of points that we could collect. So I'm gonna try and jump back to my original set, since it's a come out roll, and if it rolls a 7, at least I won't get hurt. Dice out. Ace deuce. We don't collect anything there. Dice out. 2, 3, 5. Point is 5. Also, if some of you are wondering why don't I play at least $2, $3 in the field, that the field that has to be played a minimum of the table minimum. So if it's a $5 table, you're gonna have to play at least $5. Dice out, looking for a 5. Oh, that was a weak throw. 4, 3, 7 out. Not even one time collecting. Okay, so since I didn't make any changes here, my third hand is gone. No collections for that. I'm gonna give $22 to the house directly, so I don't lay it out, have to lay it all out again. Okay, we're coming out. Dice out. Another 7. Well, about this kind of time, if I was in Vegas, I think about taking a break. 2, 5, 7. Dice out. 10. 4, 6, 10. As I wanted, you know, as I brought up earlier, we don't put money too much on a 4 and 10 because, as you can see, I mean, we've been through almost 35, almost 32, 30 rolls maybe, and you only see the 4 and the 10 got hit 3 times. Of course, a lot of times, you know, not a lot of times, but sometimes you'll see the 4 and 10 hit a lot on one roller who's throwing the dice, and yeah, you can make a lot of money, but throughout an hour or so, or however long you're playing, you're not going to see that many 4s and 10s all the time. Okay, looking for a point on the inside if possible. Dice out. 1, 4, and just so that was, I mean 1, 3, 4, and just as I'm talking about that, here comes the 4s and 10s, right? 1, 3, 4. Dice out. Hard 6. Hard 6. We finally get to collect one number. Dice out. 12. The first 12 we threw today. Dice is just kicking off the wall. A lot of roll. Like I said, this is not just felt over a plywood, so it doesn't kill the dice right away. Dice out. 5, 3, 8. Another $7. A lot of 8s in the throws. Not too many 9s. 1 9. 3, 5, 8. I think we have the same amount of 7s that we do of 8s. Dice out. 4, 6, 10. Made the 10, but got no money there. Like 10. I have one more roll to go, and I think Rick said part of the rules was if you're already rolling, then you continue rolling. In this case, if that was my 36th roll, I would already have stopped, but I have one more, so we'll see. Dice out, looking for a point. Hard 6. So that's the last of our 36 rolls, but we're gonna roll it out since we started the roll. I think that was part of the rules. One, 3, 4. Let me just deal with this message. Okay, so 1, 3, 4. Dice out. 1, 4, 5. That's $7. Dice out. 5, 1, 6 winner. That's $7. And I guess we stop right here because I threw in my 36 rolls, made the point, And that should be the end of this video, because that's where it stops after 36 rows. So we collect this back, and we got this one. Got this one, so it's 2 more red chips. Let's see. Let's try just set it up 21. Oh, sorry, 22. Never mind. I'll just count it out. Be a lot better, a lot faster. So now the 2 red chips. Started with $100. And we ended up with a profit of $26. That's not too bad. We didn't collect anything on one of our hands, 0.7. So $26 profit. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching my channel and taking your time to learn the systems and the strategies. If you have not subscribed, please do. If you need any shirts, polo shirts, wet fit t-shirts or cotton t-shirts, email me at makerofdreams@aol.com, and that's with an OV and not an OF. I want to thank all the YouTubers who are doing their $100 challenge. I wish them all luck. And like I said before, not every table is going to be rolling the same, so don't expect, you know, everybody to win. Of course, maybe not everybody to lose either, but anyway, hopefully you learned something with the $100 challenge. And when you go to the casinos, try to stay alive. And other than that, have some want to wish you a Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Thank you very much. We'll see you again.